You have a cold night, buddy? Come here. Come on. You don't want to walk on the snow? Rug. Hey. Look at me. You have a cold night. You have a rough night. You got burrs all over you. Buddy. Let's go inside. Ruger's developed a bad habit of running off right at the end of the day. So he spent the night up here twice. And so I got a fire going for him last night and threw his blanket out. And I think he probably had a cold night. But he's probably hungry and cold, so we'll bring him inside and get him warmed up. spent all day staining yesterday because there was a chance of rain today. I wanted to get the wood as protected as I could. I put the stain on very heavy. This has almost 2 coats on this end. You can see this is a little darker than the upstairs. But I wanted to get it protected before the rains came in. And man, I sure like the color. I sure like the way it turned out. I removed the top board yesterday and cut about 1 inch off of what survived and then reinstalled some of it. And I put a 3-inch flashing. Now this is where the top of the roof is gonna sit up against that flashing. And then I had some leftover Tyvek window flashing that I put around it, as well as putting some oil-based caulking. So that's not going to leak, but I spent most of the day yesterday staining. I fixed the windows the way that we wanted the windows, and I really put a heavy coat, couple coats in some cases of stain on to try and protect it from the water today. And well, I sure like the look. I sure like the color. And if I go ahead and put one more coat on it, I think it'll darken up even more. But I'm real happy with the way it turned out. Before I got any further with the insulation, I wanted to get the horizontal backing necessary for the board and batten in place. I did have to pull off a little bit of insulation on this side to get it in place. But what I tried to do is I tried to make sure that the horizontal siding hit right on the bottom plate. At least it ended right at the bottom plate, so I could nail off the vertical boards in 3 places at least, because they're only 11 and a quarter inch boards. They would not span between the studs, so I had to put some backing in to make sure that it's secured as well as it can be. I've also got a stud finder, so I'm able to nail it to at least 1 stud every time. By having the backing in place, it just makes sure that it's secured as well as it can be, and then it's not going to twist around as much as I can help it. Now I'm going to get suited up and try and finish up all of the insulation. I picked up all of my Duravent chimney pipe yesterday. They shipped it to me directly and it showed up. And I've got everything I need to get the chimney installed, and then rather than using the old barrel stove which I built last year, I have another much better stove. So we have to decide, we've got to decide where to put the stove. We could put it right here, which would kind of be right in the center of the room. My original thought was I wanted to put it over there in that corner just because I could run the chimney up and hide it in the closet in the master bedroom. But this may be better placement as far as getting heat up the stairs. It might be better to have it closer to the stairs, and then aesthetically it might look better to have it over here. I've got everything from the triple wall to I even got a snow splitter just to ensure that when the snow slips off the roof that it's not going to damage that chimney. So this will be a good thing to get done so we can get some heat in here, but I need to get the insulation finished. I've been putting it off because it's kind of miserable work and it's not very fun, but today's a good day to get it done.